Welcome, Sagittarius, to your February 2019 monthly reading forecast. This video is for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I hope you are all doing well, doing great. Thank you for being here. I've already pre-shuffled the cards and laid out the spread, and I am using the 78 Tarot Carnival deck. Okay, so let's dive right in, Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, the overall energy that is surrounding you guys for the month of February 2019 is you guys have the Devil with the Nine of Wands. You have the Devil with the Nine of Wands here. What's going on, Sagittarius, with this Devil energy and the Nine of Wands? What's happening? Okay, with the Devil and the Nine of Wands as your overall energy for this month, your focus is going to be on breaking free from feeling stuck, from being stuck in situations, seeing how to persevere with that Nine of Wands, how to overcome your circumstances. I feel like for some of you, you're dealing with toxic feelings and emotions. It feels like it's coming from you, though, Sagittarius. I feel like you are fighting to stay out of a negative space with yourself, and you've been at this for some time with the Nine of Wands. It's not been easy for you to think positive, to come from a positive space, to stay away from having negative thoughts, but it's not because of the lack of effort. You really have been trying. You really have been trying, but the fight with yourself is huge, huh? Now, you could be having this issue with others, but that's not what I feel. I feel like this is you having this battle within yourself. And the focus is for you to try to work on staying positive, to not be in a negative space, to persevere over that kind of, restrictive energy. But also in your world, you're looking to not feel stuck, to not feel inhibited is the word I'm hearing. You don't want to be inhibited by anything. You don't want to feel controlled, and you are, you even are tired of feeling controlled, or feeling inhibited or restricted, or unable to move or do anything. Okay, you feel stuck, and you want to work on that. With that Nine of Wands. The thing is with the Nine of Wands is that as much as you put in all this effort and energy, and as tired as you may be, and even feeling wounded and beat up by, this toxic energy with the Devil, is that something's going to come into fruition for you. I'm not just saying that. I see it in the cards. But something's going to come into fruition for you if you don't give up, okay? Because you're at the end of something here. So hang in there, all right? Persevere. You're feeling like the wounded soldier, but change the way you think about that. See yourself as the persevering soldier, okay? I just want you to take a look at that one more time. This is your overall energy. Yeah, hang in there, Sagittarius. And you listen, don't be so hard on yourself, okay? I think you're doing too much. You being in your mind is the devil's playground. That's what I'm hearing. You being in your mind is the devil's playground. So get out of there. Get out of there. You hear me? So, how you see yourself in the month of February 2019, Sagittarius, is you have the Two of Pentacles with this Seven of Cups. So you are looking to be the balancer. You're looking for balance. You're looking for positive change with this Two of Pentacles. And with the Seven of Cups, you're looking to see things clearly. You might have some wishful thinking about the changes you want to see happen in your world, or that you want to implement or bring about. Or there's some changes that are happening, and you're trying to see clearly and maintain balance with these changes. Some of these changes you may have caused because it was wishful thinking. It was something that you thought about and wanted to see if you can make happen, and now that it's here, it's like, oh shit, how do I juggle this now? Okay. For some of you, you're out of balance this month because you have too many options, or that you're not seeing things clearly, okay, in the month of February. But nonetheless, the reason why this Two of Pentacles energy is the root cause of all of this is the Three of Wands with Temperance. So what are you up to, Sagittarius? Look at you and your fiery energy with this Three of Wands and with Temperance. Temperance is you, okay? Temperance represents you, star sign. You're trying to juggle and balance because there's some sort of plan that you have put into motion, and it was something you wanted or thought you wanted, and now it's here. Your ships are coming in, okay? You're seeing your plans in action. You're looking right at it. But you have Temperance here because whatever it is that you put into motion, you probably didn't know what you were bargaining for. I mean, it was an excellent idea, obviously, because, you know, it's coming to pass. The ships are coming in. You are making it happen. But I feel like it's a lot. It's a lot for you to handle. It's a lot on your plate. It's a lot to juggle and balance. It's causing significant changes for you that I don't think you quite really wrapped your head around the magnitude of, you know, this idea, this plan that you put out there. And now this here, you playing catch up, and you're trying to have this balancing act with Temperance, like, oh shit, this is happening, and I thought I was ready. I mean, I saw it in my mind, and it wasn't playing out like this, okay? So now you got to look at your options with this Two of Pentacles, and you got to keep a clear head, because whatever you're working on, it is manifesting, and you got to keep up, okay? So keep a cool head, stay balanced, stay grounded, you know, don't get imbalanced with this, don't, you know, lose yourself, okay? And listen, whatever this idea or plans are that is now taken off for you, okay, hang on to it. It's yours, it belonged to you, you created it, you planned it. So you're the only one can make this thing work. That's what I need you to understand here. You're the only one that can make this thing work. So don't let your own idea overwhelm you and make you feel stuck, okay? With that devil energy. Use that fire energy of your Nine of Wands. And yeah, you're going to have to put a lot of energy and effort. You're going to be tired. It's going to feel like, okay, I already want this to end. But listen, you're the only one that can make this successful, okay? That's what I need you to remember here to keep yourself going. You're the only one that could think of this. You're the only one that can do this. You're the only one that can make this successful the way that, for however you sold it or put it out there. So just, you know, dig your heels in and dust yourself off. And do what you know how to do. You know how to bring about change. You know how to balance things. You are excellent in chaos. That's one thing I know about Sagittarius is you guys are really have this knack for doing your best, you know, in chaos. So remember that too. Don't take that the wrong way. It's real. You guys, I've seen Sagittarius working. You guys make things happen that like nobody else can. And you do it best in the midst of chaos, in the midst of confusion. It's like you're these geniuses, but you got to have a whole lot happening all at once for that genius juice to really get percolating. But you got this. You got this. So in your recent past, Sagittarius, you have the Five of Wands with the Emperor. So in the recent past, there was something that you were having some trouble with. It wasn't a big deal, but it was bothering you. And you were looking at how to change it. And I feel like you really been tapping into your fire energy here lately, because Emperor is the fire energy. And so whatever was a challenge for you that you felt like was strife or being a problem that just was eating away at you, this could have been some sort of challenge with others. Okay, but I feel like with this Five of Wands, this was really more about you being challenged with something that you were trying to create or build, and it involved other people. It had to involve other people, either other people being involved in it by helping you to create it, or involved in it by giving you the green light, the go ahead, the okay. But I feel like you managed with this Emperor to take control of the situation and bring change the way you want to see it. But I feel like it was a double-edged sword. Okay? I feel like you are, in your past, you were able to bring some significant change to an issue. I feel like it involved others for it to happen, but I also feel like that significant change that you were working towards manifesting and creating structure to, that the downside is that in and of itself, that those changes have some challenges that come with it, if that makes sense. Okay? And so you're going to be coming into the month of February in the energy of the Eight of Cups with this Four of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like this is you having a dual experience of being emotionally fulfilled in one way, but emotionally unfulfilled in another. So I feel like this Four of Pentacles is working for you in a dual performance of you feeling like you have some sort of stability or you broke free of something, but only to find yourself stuck in another way, or challenged in another way that makes you feel stuck, if that makes sense. That's the energy that's coming off of this for me, for you, is that it's like you got what you want, but then some other shit comes with it that makes what you want still sort of a challenge. So it's like you get this creative freedom that puts you creatively stuck. Okay, let me have you look at that again and see that parachute. I mean, not parachute. Why did I say that? Do you need help? You need to be rescued from yourself, Sagittarius, for me saying that. But you see that hot air balloon, right? So the hot air balloon could be, rising up, or could be going down. This is why I'm saying that on the one hand, it's a stability, but on the other hand, it's like, feeling stuck. I think that you're experiencing both energies here, and even in your emotions. On the one hand, you were able to move on something that was an issue for you because you created a solution, but now that solution comes with its own challenges. So what's influencing that Eight of Cups energy for you, Sagittarius, is that you have the Seven of Wands with the Five of Pentacles. You see that? Yeah, that's what you got happening. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking about New Jack City, that this is bigger than half of that line was, but I'm hearing like this is bigger than this. So the influence for you, Sagittarius, with the Seven of Wands and this Five of Pentacles, is the influence is that you are challenged. You are challenged by what is happening here, like I already felt. And you want to either avoid lack, okay, or avoid failure with this Five of Pentacles, or the challenge is you're trying to keep from feeling like what you got going is really, what you got going feels like it's heading towards failure before you even got started. So listen, fight, 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 fight. Fight those thoughts, okay? Fight those thoughts. Because remember, fives, while there are difficult energies, Sagittarius, fives also bring change. But with this five, there's five of pentacles. So that means it's going to require your energy and effort, Sagittarius. You're going to have to do the work. Okay, this is your project, this is your baby, this is your situation. You cultivated this. So stand your ground, okay? Defend your dream. Even if the dream seems like it's trying to attack you. That's how you're looking at it. Don't look at it that way. This is your baby. Don't look at it like you created a monster. Look at it like you created this new creation, this new baby, and just nurture it, grow it. I mean, you thought of it. Only you can see how to get this going and worked out. But yeah, so you're on the defense. You might be on the defense in your environment about the changes that are happening, because you feel like you may feel like you're not being supported, or it looks like you're not being supported. But that's not true, Sagittarius. That's not true. You're looking at things the wrong way. You have complete support. You just are choosing to look at it like you don't. I mean, look here. They're saying, join us. Look at the little monkey here that's part of that circus that's looking at you like, dude, come on, let's go, let's do this. And then you got a crutch. You obviously had a crutch and you just threw the damn thing down. Pick it all back up. Stop wallowing in, you know, all these changes and feeling overwhelmed or feeling like you can't, you know, get this done. I feel like you're worried about failure. I feel like you're worried about failure. I also feel like you bit off more than you could chew. That's possible. But you Sagittarius, again, I remind you, I gotta say it, Sagittarius, you're the one sign that I have seen that it's like you require chaos and disruption for your best self, your best work to come out of a situation. That's just how a lot of you do things. This isn't all of you, but for the most part, you all have that underlying theme that I'm talking about here. So what I mean by that? You got this, okay? Stand your ground, okay? Rise up to the challenge. Yes, it's challenging, but you can rise up to it. So do it, do it, do it. Do it. Do it. Only you can. It's your idea. This is your thing. You created it. You made it. Okay? Control that shit. Don't make it turn into a monster against you. The only way it could do that is if you let it. Okay? You are brilliant. And you are not doomed. So let's take a look at what's on your mind, Sagittarius. And what's on your mind is you have Judgment with the Ten of Swords. Okay. I don't know if this is you starting to have the ingredients you need so that those creative juices really flow, because this looks like a perfect storm here, Sagittarius, with Judgment. And no, this Ten of Swords, I'm sorry, you guys are just so awesome. I mean, your ability to work so well under pressure is just remarkable. And even in that, you still, you're still at odds with yourself, and you outdo yourself every time. Even by doing that, you outdo yourself. But anyway, what's on your mind here with Judgment and this Ten of Swords is that you've made a decision, okay? And that decision has got you in your head big time, where you are very worried. But it's at a 10, okay? So the worst is behind you. Whatever you could imagine is behind you, okay? So use that energy and, get that second win and get in there and do it. For some of you, Judgment is where you feel like whatever's going on in your world, that you are being watched, that you will be judged for it, and you're worried that that judgment is going to come back with, people looking at you as you ruining something or being a failure or not being able to measure up. For some of you, Judgment is you feeling like you believing that you're under some sort of attack, that you're being attacked by someone, or your circumstances are attacking you. And so you're in your head about it a lot. Okay? But some of you, judgment is you just making a decision that you're going to say fuck fear. With this Ten of Swords, I love saying that. You're just going to say fuck fear. Okay? With judgment and this Ten of Swords, you're saying fuck fear. Okay? The worst is behind me, or however bad it's gotten, or even that I could imagine it's going to get. You know what? Fuck fear. I'm going to rise to the call. Okay? I'm going to make this chance count, and I'm going to be the phoenix up in here. Okay? I'm going to be the phoenix, and I'm rising. Okay? That's for some of you. But this energy is within you all. Just tap into it. Again, notice it's more fire energy. Judgment is fire energy. That's you in your element. You, Sagittarius, you know how to either burn it down or raise it up. But whatever choice you make, that's what it's going to be. So what are you deciding? Now in your future, you have the Two of Wands with the Three of Pentacles. All right, I like this. I like this. So that means you're getting your thoughts under control. Okay, you're getting your circumstances under control. You're getting grounded. Okay, you're getting control of your thoughts and your feelings. You're not being swept away by yourself. Okay, you're not you controlling that devil and playground nonsense you got going on, and you are now implementing your plan of action. You're being creative. You starting to build. You're seeing how things can come together. You're starting to have more of a flow with your planning, where you're taking control of the situation, realizing that the world is in your hands here, okay, and you're moving forward. You may even enlist some help with your creative project, and whether you do or not, this is going to come together for you. This can come together for you because you're planning there. You're getting in your element. You see that? She's waving that wand, and it's flowing. And then you got all this creativity and building and support here. Yeah, this here is ingredients for success, Sagittarius. Just saying. Just saying. This is ingredients for success. And you're looking right at it. So you're facing it now. You're facing it now. All right? You're taking control. You're now planning. You're doing what you got to do now. You're stepping into it. You're stepping into your role. Okay? This is good. Good. Now, some of you, it's going to take a little more time for you to get there. But this energy is here for you to grab. So I see you still getting it. It's just some of you is going to vary when you get here in the future. Okay? Some of you it's going to have varying time frames. But the energy is here for you to grab. And you're going to do it. So, Sagittarius, how you are being seen by others. You have the Nine of Cups with Death. Okay. So how you being seen, Sagittarius, just like I was saying. This is you making you happy. You are transforming your situation with death. You are making the changes that you need to make. You are letting go what you need to let go of. And you're taking your dreams, your wishes, and you are creating satisfaction for yourself. Now, I get it. Being on that one wheel and trying to juggle all of that, I see a cup starting to spill. But you know what? I feel like, you know, try to have fun with what you're doing. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't get too greedy. Okay? Don't overdo things. You know, make the changes as you need to. Let go of what you need to let go of. Sometimes you can't, you shouldn't be trying to hold on to everything. Okay? But this is how you're being seen, that you're going after your wish. All right? You're taking a chance here. You're transforming your situation. You're bringing change. Now, some of you, you're being seen as that you're trying to be emotionally happy and satisfied, but you're struggling with that because you're not able to let go, or you don't feel like you can really bring about the change and or really create the transformation or do the transition that you feel has to happen here. So some of you are being viewed as, juggling with your emotions, teeter-tottering between trying to be happy about it and then on the other hand not being happy about it. Pick a side, Sagittarius. Pick a side. Either way, you got death here. There's an energy that you can use here to change your situation. Just what kind of change do you see? And do it. Do it. Okay? Or is this you doing your old-fashioned recipe of needing to make sure you ensure a little chaos is happening for you emotionally? Because that's the only way that true change, that true transformation, transition happens for you successfully. I don't know. I'm not in the mind of a Sagittarius, but I do see you guys work in chaos. And let me tell you something. You guys get it done. You get it done. When nobody else can. You get it done. And you need all of this, you need a whole lot happening all at once. It's like confusion is your solution, if that makes sense. So, your innermost emotions and feelings, your hopes and your fears in the month of February is you have this Queen of Wands with foresight. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. You guys are hoping that, you're following your intuition, you're going with your gut instincts, you're able to foresee things and picture it a certain way, and you have the passion and the drive and the energy to go after it and see things come together the way you have envisioned it. Okay? That is your hope. That is your expectation. That's what you're doing, some of you. Now, some of you, you're not there yet. I'm just going to say, some of you, you're not there yet because you are having a dance with fear. But see, I can't even say that's something that's working against you because of how, you work well in tough situations. So, what I can tell you is that some of you may not be there yet, but you will gain the foresight in the situation because this energy is here for you to grab, and you will, Sagittarius. I really feel you will. Once you take off that mask and really look at things and get clear, okay, then all of it will come to you. You'll be able to sit back and chill like, oh yeah, I do got this. And they're like, I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. So you got this, okay? Just, shake that fear off. Shake that fear off. Or if you need the fear, I don't know. Whatever makes it come together for you, okay? Your outcome, Sagittarius, shine bright like a diamond. What did I say? You have the sun with the moon. You have the sun with the moon. That light and that shadow. So, you are in your element, Sagittarius. You are making strides. You're seeing positive change. And the thing is, you have this way of balancing that shadow and light within yourself and around you to create your masterpiece. Nobody else might get it or understand or can even see where it starts or ends. And maybe you don't either, but that's just the beauty of you. So, yeah, Sagittarius, this is you working it. This is you and all your feelings, you and all your actions and ideas, and creating this big old melting pot, and you making stuff happen. Okay? If there are things that haven't come clear to you, they will with the sun. If there are things that you're having a little trouble with having passion or being positive, your emotions with the moon is going to light the way. You can't lose. Sagittarius, you can't lose. As long as you make that choice. You can't lose. Now, yeah, you're going to be in your feelings. You got a lot going on here, Sagittarius. But, I mean, really, would you have it any other way? I don't think so. I don't think so. So, listen, put your best foot forward here. Okay? Whatever conflicts or challenges that are coming up, see yourself as the victor. Win by any means necessary. I mean, within reason. Let me just say that. You know? How do you see yourself in this scenario? Are you winning or not? That makes the difference for whatever it is you're working on. And then, whatever you choose, move forward. And listen, it's not going to be easy because look at that Chariot. I pulled this as a clarifier. So you are going to have to put in that energy and effort, and you're going to have to steer this baby. You got to take control of it. And it's not going to be easy. Who can control elephants? Huh? They're like tons of thousands, hundreds of thousands of tons in weight. You know? They got their own thoughts, their own way of doing things. But look at you up there. You can guide this. You can, I don't know if you got to go with the flow, if you just got to take control. But whatever you do, there is the ability to have victory. Or is this you operating at your best in chaos? Like, who else could steer elephants other than the Sagittarius? Now, some of you have to lose control before you gain control. So don't misunderstand that, okay? It doesn't mean you're losing. It just means you have to build a momentum. Now, some of you, I gotta say, you just might throw in the towel and say, fuck it. But, you know, to each their own. But you have a lot of energy here to get a good momentum here. Even with the hiccups and the struggles, your feelings, your emotions. But a lot of this, I feel like this is just you. This is just you. You and your mindset and you shifting between thoughts and feelings until you tweak it and get it to a well-oiled state. But whatever it is, I'm sure it's exciting. It might be a little bit much, you know, because you guys, you don't like confinement. So if this is requiring you to be in a one space, that is going to be hard. That is going to be hard for you because you are Action Jackson. Okay, you love to meet and greet. You love to be, you know, social. You're social. But you know what? Create that wherever you are, even if it requires you to be in just one space. You got that ability. Make it fun for yourself. You're one of the most creative signs. You really are. And your passion, man, your passion is truly amazing. That your passion, you can create a miracle or you could self-incinerate. That's how passionate you are. So be careful, Sagittarius. Please be careful. I wish you all the best. I thank you for being here. Listen, please let me know what you're working on, what you're doing, what's happening here, because it looks like it's something new and something pretty amazing that you're doing here. I would love to hear from you. And if this video has resonated, please like, share, and subscribe. I thank you. Until next time, take care. Keep your head up and stay focused. Keep your head in the game, Sagittarius. Thanks. Bye.